Well done, boss.
Congratulations.
Let's protect you.
Congratulations.
We look after it too.
15 Premier League games unbeaten now. It was a hard battle out there today, but how big a win is that in the context of the season?
Yeah, big win. Obviously, we haven't played a game for 10 days now after the break, and today is a day, you know, with all the questions that they've been raised, obviously, with the injuries, to make a statement that we are here, that we really won it. I think there were two very different halves. The first one, we lacked some urgency and we're very inconsistent, especially on simple things with the ball and without the ball. But the second half, we picked it up and we managed to win the game.
And you talked before the game, you were joking with Martin about being creative, maybe centre-backs, but you brought on Mikel Merino. What did you say to him when he came on?
He was going to score. I mean, he's a real growth threat. The moment that they were defending a little bit deeper and we were more established and more set in the final third, we thought that he could deliver those moments, but then easier to say that to get it done, and he was brilliant.
Do you see real similarities in his characteristics to Kai Havertz?
Because of the height? No, I think they are very different. Mikel's never played as a 9, but he's got that timing, that smell, that he can smell danger, he can anticipate the situation, and then he can execute, obviously.
Did you work on it in the week with him playing in that role? Because he seemed to, in the interview afterwards, he was saying, well, it was almost told this morning that, no, you're going to come on, that's where you're going to play.
Yeah, because I didn't want, it was a lot of debate. I didn't want to drive them crazy. So I said to him this morning that he might play there if the game was, we believe that he could sit him in that moment, depending on the game context, and he did, and he won the game for us.
Can I ask you about the young players, Miles Skelly and Nwaneri? Miles Skelly, a crucial defence at the far post, but Nwaneri today, what a beautiful footballer.
Unbelievable. Yeah, the two acts, well, they were involved in two of the biggest moments of the game. One, when he just touches that ball, that is, if not, is a goal on the counter, the giveaway that we have in the middle, and then Ethan, that every time, first half even, every time he was on the ball, he looked a threat. I think he put one on the crossbar, one on the post, and he put a beautiful cross for the goal as well.
Is it almost like you feel a big responsibility to have a young player like that to protect him as well? Because we were hearing the Arsenal fans and he really excites them, but, he can't play every minute. He's still a young player, but he's so important to you, isn't he?
Yes, and at the moment as well, with the injuries that we have. But I think when you see their behavior and naturally how they're behaving on the pitch, let them go as well. Something is to protect them, but as well take the handbrake off. And if they are ready to go to that pace, why we should stop him? Because they are 17. And I think they both have an unbelievable environment at home and with the people at the club. And slowly but firmly.
And how are you feeling about the gap now? 4 points. Could have been 9, couldn't it? We both played
much better.
We both played for Everton, and that result in midweek was incredible, and it's ended up a decent week, hasn't it?
It is. Let's see what happens now. But we have to do what we can is in our control. And you go into any ground and it's just a nightmare. It's a battle. It's very difficult. You have to be at your best to win, and it's going to be a long run.
And Mikel, obviously, there was so much talk about the injury to Kai this week, how you would deal with that challenge. You've responded today with the win. What kind of message does that send your title rivals ahead of their game? Because it's some early pressure you've put on them this weekend.
Yeah, that we really want it, that regardless what happens or difficulties that we're going to face, that we're going to give it a real go, that the team really wants it. We've been 7-8 months already working on that, and we're not going to stop, and let's see how far we can go.
And Merino, when he spoke to Becky at the end of the game, he basically said he didn't think he would continue playing there, but do you see him as a solution going forward until you get players back?
Let's enjoy this one, analyse it, and let's move into the next one.
Yeah. Mikel, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Well done.
Thank you.
Bye. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Mikel Arteta at that point?
Well, he told me I was going to come in as a striker. Actually, this morning we were talking about it a little bit with one of the assistants. Honestly, it was a surprise because it's the first time in my career that I play in that position. But yeah, he told me to go as a striker, to make sure I go with my strengths. I think I showed it, and yeah, luckily I could help the team with 2 goals today.
Well, yeah, a brace, the first time you're ever playing a striker centre forward. Is this something we're going to see more of now?
I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. It's funny because I've only scored 2 more braces in my career, and it's the first time I scored a brace coming off the bench as a striker. But I think it's a good day to score because I forgot to give my wife some Valentine's Day, so this goes to her. I think she will appreciate this more than a rose or some chocolate.
Absolutely, always about the family. But it needed something, did this game, didn't it? Because it was a tough afternoon for Arsenal.
Yeah, today was a tough game. We knew coming here to this amazing stadium with this team battling relegation, it was going to be tough. But, you know, I think these games are the ones who live the spirit. Obviously, with these amazing fans behind us, everything is easier. So thank you to them. Thank you to everyone at home pushing and rooting for us. And I mean, this is an amazing team, and games like today are really good for the squad.
Ethan Nwaneri, he put that ball into the box 4 or 5 times before you were even on the pitch today. But just how good is he for such a young age?
Yes, he's an amazing player. Every time I do an interview, you guys ask me for him. But I mean, it's natural because he's such a talent. Luckily for him, today he crossed the ball. I've been talking to him the whole season. I needed those kind of balls when I'm arriving in the box. And he has such a wonderful left foot that he put it right in my head, so I could only score.
Look, you have closed the gap at the top of the table now, just to 4 points. How important is that? Even though there's still games to go, got to take every opportunity?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is a long season. We have been talking about it since the beginning. This is a long run, and we have to keep the foot on the gas. And I think if we keep doing this job, putting pressure on every single game, good things will come in the future.
Mikel, thank you for talking to me. Well done.